Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So it's an amana. So it's regarding for a good family friend, a very practicing Muslim. And what happened, one of their daughter, she actually married to a non-Muslim against the will of the family. So initially, family also quit the relationship, and later they resume it, considering they can get her back. So right now she's with that non-Muslim husband, and quite far from the practice of Islam.
Mm.
So now question comes whether she is eligible for inheritance or not, because family tried to invite her and see whether she's gonna stay or she's gonna come back, but looks like it's not happening, and they are very concerned. So should she be eligible for the inheritance from the family or not? That's the question.
Thank you, Sister Atia. May Allah bless you and your family. Let me correct a term that is used, she and her husband. There is no marriage relationship between a Muslim woman and any non-Muslim man. That has been sorted out by the Quran, and there is no different opinions in this regard whatsoever. All Muslims with all different sects have general consensus, an agreement that it is not permissible for a Muslim woman to marry a non-Muslim man. We find in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah the Almighty says, وَلَا تُنْكِحُوا الْمُشْرِكِينَ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنُوا. Never give your daughters in marriage to a mushrik. And in Surah Al-Mumtahana, Allah the Almighty says, فإن علمتموهن مؤمنات فلا ترجعوهن إلى الكفار لا هن حل لهم ولا هم يحلون لهن. According to this ayah, there is no lawful relationship whatsoever, even if we process a marriage contract between a Muslim woman and a non-Muslim guy. So those who violate this divine command and they perceive it as lawful, they have failed in a major sin. Yani the relationship is not marriage. Then what is it? It is the opposite. It's an illicit relationship. When a Muslim does something haram and he knows that it is haram, I mean, there are Muslims who commit adultery, there are Muslims who gamble, there are Muslims who eat riba, and they know it is haram, and they hope that they will quit and Allah will pardon them. They are still Muslims. When any person who is supposedly Muslim and objects or denies and rejects any of the ahkam of Allah, he or she become non-Muslims. Somebody denies the mandate of the prayers, doesn't want to pray. Why not? I don't think it is necessary. He or she have become non-Muslim instantly. Somebody is mocking at Hajj and thinks it's a joke and it's a waste of money and time. He or she have become non-Muslim by believing and saying so. Somebody says, I don't think it should be haram to do this or to do that. Drinking. Why is drinking haram? I drink, I don't think it is haram. Not only that he's violated the prohibition of drinking, but he has become non-Muslim after knowing that. Changing the hukm of Allah and objecting to the hukm of Allah means you're out of the fold of Islam. Now it doesn't matter whether you bear a Muslim name or you speak the language, it doesn't matter. Because objecting to the hukm of Allah, a person who either declared himself as non-Muslim or abandoned the deen, or that something violates the concept of aqidah obviously, and we explain to him or her and they refuse to comply, then they chose not to be Muslims. In this case, besides the requirement and the recommendation of continuously giving da'wah to them, trying to bring them back, but when it comes to the ahkam of inheritance, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا توارث بين أهل ملتين. There are two different religions, so there is no inheritance. So when a father dies and his son have left Islam, the son Islamically doesn't have a share in the inheritance. And when the son dies, he's not Muslim. And he left wealth. His family, who are Muslims, do not take it because he is not Muslim. Barakallah fikum, Sister Atya. And may Allah guide this girl and bring her back to the fold of Islam. Thank you.